this one is talking about quadratic function, right? So actually you need a complete square, complete the square. So complete the square, we know when this one do the complete square. Do you guys still remember this one? I go back to see this one. So this one actually can be changed into what? A, right? X plus B over 2A square and plus what? 4AC minus B square over 4A, right? You guys still remember this one? Take a bit longer time to get this, right? So actually this one, if you remember this one, definitely can use these methods because of A here equals 1, B is equal -10, and C equal 14, right? But of course, we can just beginning here. Fx, x. So B is 10. So the third term is B divided 2 and make it just square. So what's this number? 25, right? So we plus 25, actually we need minus 25. And we copy down the last one. Right? So these two equal 0. This, if you put this together, is equal 0. So it means this one's still the same as the initial. But right now we break it down, say plus 25 minus 25 and get it here. So you can get minus 5 square. So this became a complete square. And right now here became minus 11, right? So we quickly can get which answers. That's right, B. Right? So someone do wrong here. Something like here, quickly see Enoch. Okay, so he obviously it's not plus 5, right? It's minus 5 here. Because of this one, this part is what? If you know A and B is -10, right? B is -10, and B over 2A here is -10 over 2 times 1, so also -5. Right? So, okay, got it? Okay, let's move next. We need a little bit quicker because of this have 70. That's pretty much, but since most people do correct, I believe a lot of people do understand here. We just try to talk to the person here, this group, do the wrong ones. Okay, so this one is the equation of the inequalities. Let me do this one here. Excuse me. So we know the shadow area of this part is above this linear line, right? This is linear line. So first thing we need to find out this linear line. This linear line is, we call it a boundary line, right? Boundary line is a linear line. We can quickly use the slope in y-intercept format to find out this one. So this one, firstly, we find the slope. The slope here is, okay, we can see here. So we move to 1 unit. How much it goes down? You don't know here. Maybe we say move 2 units, and this one goes down 1 unit. Move the 2 units to the right, and this y value goes down 1 unit. So it means this slope is -half, right? Because we moved right 2 units, and this y value goes down 1 unit. So you can get the slope is -half. And B is the y-intercept. When x became 0, y equal -4. You can see here y-intercept 0, -4. So it means B is equal -4, right? So we can find the boundary line is this one. So top part of this boundary line. So this one means it's greater. This one, the boundary line is the solid line or dashed line. So this dashed line, right? So dashed line means not include this boundary line. So we don't need to add equal here, right? We don't need the equal here. So let's see. So let's what we can find. We find the boundary line. We identify the shoulder area is above there, right? Right. So the answer would be y greater than -1/2. So here is the answer, right? So this one is the answer. So most people do correct when it's out easily. It's great. Anyone question to this part?
No.
Okay, great. Great. Let's move on next one. Okay, so this one is this one should be easy for you guys since you guys do a lot of good job for the geometry, right? You guys do this one. This is one related to
Pythagorean theorem.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so let's do this one here. So if you're not, let's grafting this one first. So what's this talk? Distance between 2 points. Firstly is we need to graph this x, y, xl, and the distance of, if you're not familiar with this one, you can just graph this one. Exactly, that should be not too challenging for you guys. 2, -3, right? First point. Second one is -1, +2, right here. -1 and 2. So the distance between these two, between the two. So firstly, we need to find out is, we can just make it into a right angle, right? Right angle. So this is adjacent side, this part. From 2 to -3, here is 5, right? From the this another adjacent side, this is right triangle, is 2 to -1, so this is 3, right? So this is the slope side. What's the relationship of this one? Suppose this is A and this is B. You guys know relationship of these 3 sides, right? So one of them is 5, and the other side is 3. So equal c squared. So c equal what? 25 plus 9, 34, right? Square root 34. This one is close to 36, right? Close to 36. So it should be, the c number should be close to 6. C should be close to 6. So which number? Is this one or this one? You need to double check this one. 5.8 square and 5.9 square. Which one is more close to 34, right? I believe it's this one or this one. So you can do some, basically you can use the calculator. Of course, you can use a calculator. The second one, you can just check with these two, is which one is more close to the 34, right? 5.9, you can square. This one is more close to 35. And 5.8 more close to 34. So you can just do the calculation to see which one close to 34. Yeah. All right. So the answer here is the B, right? Okay. Anyone have question to this part? No. Okay. Let's move on next one. Which one is the correct equation for the give graph? Oh, last one would be easy, right? So we find firstly, we find, like this parabola, the first most important thing we need to find out. What do we need to find out? Vertex. vertex here is -2, 1, right? So if you know this one, we will be easy. We got x. So -1, -2, all right? Here should be changed into +2, right? So a lot of people make mistake here is using -2. It's making it 0. When this part is making this part become 0, right? So this is plus. I'm sorry, here is -1. The vertex here is, where's the 0? 0 is right here. Here is -1. So here is -1. Okay. Okay. So this one actually can change into what? So that's not enough to decide which one is our choice. We need a little bit more information. What more information? You can see what's the y-intercept here. Y-intercept is 0, 3, right? So it means x equals 0, y equals 3. So a times 4, right? X equals 0, put inside 4a minus 1 equal 3. So it's obvious we can get a equal 1. So a equal 1. We'll replace this back. Replace here a equal 1. So we can just get the results, right? Because of this mouse is face up. This mouse face up. This 2 is means mouse goes down, right? So it's not right. And important. Here x should be +2 when excess of symmetry is -2, right? So here is be plus. So this one is wrong. Only this one is the right choice. Easy? You see easy? No. Anyone still hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
Yeah.
this is, we talk 40, so actually 30 minutes almost. Do you guys need to take a break? No, take a break. We will move on. Okay. Let's move on next one. Okay. So that one would be a little bit interesting. Okay, so let's see this one here first. Because of this one, I actually maybe not talking about reflected. Okay, so firstly, let's see this one first. Y equal x squared. And the other one is y equal -x plus a squared plus 12. So if you graph this one mouse actually would be exactly like this, right? The vertex will be 0, 0. What about this one? The vertex will be -8, +12, right? And mouse is goes face down. Mouse is face down. Okay. -8, +12. Close here. So actually, like this. So actually, this one, how to change? So initially, this one, let me change another one. I will change this personally. Someone has in fun there? Have lunch there? Okay, let me see this one. So this one actually should move up, right? Move up 12 and move to left 8 unit. So actually, when you move down here, it should be like this, right? The parabola curve should be like this. And then flip over. Do you know this one became flip over down, right? So firstly, you need to move up 12 unit and move left 8 unit. Or you say move to left 8 unit and then move up 12 unit. Move 8 unit left unit and then move up 12 unit. And then flip over. Right? So you see like that? So first is right here. You move 5 unit, up unit, 12 unit, and then flip down. Right? So it's B.
The number one for this Pencil Zombie tier list. Can you guess what it is? Guess one planet. Just guess.
Number one planet, the best planet.
So this one move to right. Number one here is move to right. Firstly, you move to left. Okay. The vertex here is -8 and 12.
One. Yeah, it's Tapping.
Okay.
No, it's
Any questions? So this one actually I didn't talk during but I really surprised me. Most of people correct. So you can see the first initial is right here, and move to the 8 unit to left and move up 12 unit and then flip over, right?
Aiden, mute yourself while you're talking to Eric.
Okay, see this one. This one is a little bit expanded as well, okay? All right, so actually this one, before we talk this one, I think we need to, need to do some proper substitute. Let's see. Okay, so this one actually the degree is 4 and this degree is 2. We need to do some proper change, okay? Proper change, let's see. I don't know, I know you guys maybe didn't learn this, but we can use this one as A, all right, a big A to replace this part. So this one is means here change to 1, 2A squared, right? Plus 7A minus 30 equals 0, right? So this one right now change to quadratic formulation. So we can use the what? We can use the quadratic formula to get results, right? But remember this one, since A equal x plus 3 squared, this A should be greater or equal 0, right? All right, let's see this one. So we can factor this one. You guys can factor. So A times C, A is 2, C is -30, so it's -60. We need to find out their factors, and some of the factors will be -7. Let's see what the number could be. Did you guys know what number? What number can be factored into? Anyone, do you know? Let's see here. 160, right? Or plus or minus, this is plus, and this is minus. Or -230, this is too big, right? This is 3, and this is plus 20, -20. So still didn't. 4 plus negative, and it should be 15. Did you understand what I'm doing here? We use the.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are we going to be reviewing for the whole class, or are we going to be learning something?
Yes. Do you guys need to take a break? After this one, we can take 5 minutes break. So he's +5. I mean, you should have -5, +12, right? So you can got it. So this one can be break it down into 5A plus 12A, right? So this 7 can break it down here, right? So your 2A minus 5A. So here should be positive, right? So here you got the +12, -5. So you can got 5, +7A. So one of the result is 5/2. The other result is -6. So we say A should be positive number. So only result is A equal here, A equal 5/2. So it means x plus 3 squared equal 5/2, right? So x equal -3 plus minus 5/2 square root, right? Of course, since we learned a complex number, you can also use this one to do that one, but we didn't provide the kinds of answer. Actually, if this one will be equal what? Plus minus square root 6 I, right? So if they provide this answer, also works, and also this answer, right? So we can get A answer is correct. Actually, if they provide this answer, we most recently learned a complex number. This one also works. Okay, let's pause here for 5 minutes break and come back 5 minutes. All right. It's okay, everyone?